See this right here, this feels more serene. It's always a tie between this one and this one. But yeah, I was so busy trying to stream everywhere, I forgot to just stream here. So here I am. I got the skies looking the way I like them to look. Everything looks wonderful. And it makes me want to sing about the moon and the June and the springer. I love to sing. Anyways, what's up? Probably nothing. This will be a short one. I haven't used the filter. I was busy trying to work out the use of that duck and working out the use of this, that, and the other, trying to make sure all of it connects and bah. Crazy because like some of the stuff I have to like delete it or not. I don't remember. I mean, I make a lot of videos, so I don't expect nobody to watch any of them because there's too many. Mostly live streams, predominantly shorts. Shorts are the number one thing I do. Because all of this is random. It's always random. Random. And I don't look for no likes. I don't look for no follows. I don't look for jack, man. I just get this crap out of my head so it ain't there no more. That's always the long and short end of it. Some of the lives I think of as videos though, because I don't do them for too long. I do them for just long enough. Yeah, the other part of me thinks to edit it, but I'm like, I would, but there's not nothing interesting going on anyway, so it'll just be nothing. Then I'll catch those and people say this, that, and the other, and then I'll be like, I wish I would have read it, but I wasn't because that's not what I'm doing here. This is just how I handle my psychological little things. You know, I wish I kept track of what I was doing, what I wasn't doing, what people like, what they don't like. But I really don't. That takes away the spirit of random. I found a few cool channels on here too, a lot of them. Boy, people catching the proper vibes, you know? And I do this more often because I'm playing crazy. Because I'm like, man, get it here, get it there, get it everywhere. Gonna go ahead straight until I get it out my head, make sure that it is done so I don't end up dead or doing something crazy like I done said. But that's just how I'm thinking about the stuff. I did not mean to do that. That was just weird, man. I ain't playing none of it. But yeah, I don't know. Stop keeping track. Because that ain't what this is about. It's originally started with psychological health. Which is why the reason that somebody always tells me to seek professional help, I'm just like, I already did. I'm doing it now. I'm finding my own way. It's my therapy. It's like having a diary. Important thing though is that every day I'm getting a little bit better at this stuff. Yeah, you can hear the sounds of the highway. That's how that goes. And now for a tasteful glimpse of the clouds. Let's see what they look like. Oh yeah, that was wonderful. And there's the big blonde psycho. Y'all call it the sun. I call it the big blonde psycho. All of it coordinates in the mythos, blah, 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 blah. But either which way, that's how it all runs. That's how it rolls. Some people be lurking, some people be kicking it, some people be chilling, wondering what's going on. Nothing's going on. I'm just chilling. I used to call these moments therapy sessions. They still are, but I had to give them different names. Other than that, been catching up, keeping up on music videos. A lot of them been popping. I've been catching up on a lot of the old school stuff. I'm talking like legit old school, and it just boggles the mind. Still don't know people that's chilling and drilling on there. Or chilling and killing, or chilling and fulfilling, or chilling and just illing. I don't know what's going on. Let me see here. Straight up. Nice. I didn't delete that. I like that Solo's Creative Corner. I apologize for that. Like I said, I didn't even touch that. I have got to learn how to work this stupid bot. Nice to meet you too. I apologize. Like I said, I did not do that. I did not even touch it. I was trying to bring it back. I viewed the message, and yes. Soto's Creative, yeah. I'm still learning how to use all this stuff. And one time it hit somebody just because they used too many caps locks. They used too many capital letters. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that. I'm working it from mobile. I don't have a computer. Yeah. Nah, I just try to be everywhere, every place where I can get at. Thanks. But you can use them yourself if you're on YouTube and you have your mobile. If you use your mobile phone, you have all of these filters. At least I think that you do. Hey, Bud Files. Okay. Well, I'm sure they got lots of edits and stuff on there. It's just easier for me to use it this way. Like, this is the haunt setting. I like this one, but my favorite is this one. This right here is my top shelf Primo Magnifique. Because I always wanted to see what I looked like. Yeah, sketch. They call it sketch on here. Pencil, sketch. Same diff. Yeah. That's the other thing that always weirds me out about using the mobile, even though it's the only way I know. They're like, oh, he's not looking at the camera. That's creepy to me. When someone's doing that, like looking directly in, it feels like you're trying to lie. Thank you. I never thought of myself in that manner. Plus, this makes it easier for me to talk to people. It makes it easier for me to talk. Hold on, let me do something here. Mod you up real quick. Maybe now they won't take you off. Although it's not a lasting mod. For some reason I can't keep mods. Like, they get deleted like automatically. And I don't even have a computer. But I'll be 100% honest with you. About earlier when you was talking about the birds in the street and stuff, I'm not used to this. I lived in the city. Like, I was in Vegas for most of my life, a lot of it, like, Vegas and Chicago. So I'm not used to the sounds of nature. So being out here in the country is interesting. Ah, yes. Northern? Because Northern, I remember there's a lot of nature out there. Some in Southern Cali, but not as much as in Northern. Ah. Oh, okay. But by nature, I'm a nomadic vagabond, so I've kind of been everywhere almost. And most of the time, yep, just like it says there, chill, chop, hang, and be merry. That means chill out, hang out. Yeah, I'm trying to be. I kind of fell into it. It wasn't by choice, but, I enjoy it. Yep. That would be the bot. Everybody's like, do all the commands. And I'm like, I tried. I couldn't understand half of the nomenclature. Yeah. But I figured out. Well, a lot of the times I'm on here, I play video games. I do these occasional, well, a lot. I love streaming. It helps me in my mental. And the other part of it is, oh yeah, I could. My problem is I don't tell a lot of those stories. I kind of tell them, like there's a couple of them in my video section. Like, you gotta find them though, but I have a couple of videos where I talked about some real stuff, and that was like the mild sauce of it. I don't like to give out names and stuff. And I'm bad with remembering a fake name. Yeah. I still love to write. I haven't gotten to lately. It's because I'm traditional, pen and pad. But what about you? What you do on your channel? I was trying to go and check it out. I'm just gonna have to remember it so that I can go over there. It'll be easy to remember because the first name on your channel just happens to be the last name of my original guitarist. You crap. I'll try not to. I can always remember that, you know, like I said, you know, that'll always be remembered. But I'm also working on getting more comfortable being on there for extended periods of time. Because when I first started doing these, I always made them shorts. Like, I don't know, I always made them shorts because I figured, I don't know what y'all gotta go do. I don't know what you gotta do with your day, and there's a lot of better content out there, so go check that out. And since I don't make content, I just ramble and rant and rave, I make it quick. Oh, I love having a pen pal though. I had one, my first pen pal was in 4th grade, and I never forgot it. And it wasn't even like we weren't even in different states. We were in the same city. In fact, our teachers knew each other, but that was my first pen pal. And that's how I learned about that. And then you had the advent of the internet. And I love the internet for that purpose. Yeah, there's some greasy stuff that happens on here. And not so cool here and there, but I don't know. I've always been good communicating in this manner. But the problem is when you're slightly reclusive, people decide to start calling you an incel. I'm like, no, I'm not an incel. I had a family. I did all that stuff. I did all that stuff real young. So now in this day and age, I'm just living, enjoying life and chilling. But I also don't need to go out no more because everything people want to do at the party, I probably already done at the party. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see? There's nothing wrong with that, personally. I'm reclusive. I'm social when I gotta be, but it's awkward every time, and then I might overdo it or do stuff to try to fit in and all that other nonsense, and then I just end up looking crazy. So I'm like, yeah, let me just go. Problem is that a lot of people don't know how to properly do that. And they get real disrespectful for no reason. It's like, I'm like, you're not an incel, an introvert, you're just a plain jerk. Yeah, I'm quite loquacious in person, believe it or not. I don't pause as much, and some people used to say I run on batteries. Yeah, no, that's not fair. It is not to knock you, Energizer Bunny, yep. I kept going and going and going. But yeah, the reason why I say, yeah, we gotta be careful, but it's not in just today's world. It's always been like this. Just the technology's changed. You know what I mean? The technology's changed, but you've always had to be careful. Like, before the internet, you always had dangers, and people were always crazy. It's just that now it's more publicized. Exactly, I love a good convo. But yeah, when they say the good old days, I'm like, were they really that good old days? Yeah, and I don't DM. Like, I used to have a Facebook. I got rid of that. I tried Twitter for a second, and I'm like, man, they're asking too many questions. And I have an Instagram, but that's just to keep in contact with my fam bam, my kid, my niece. You know, they always want to know where I'm at. But yeah, like, it's always been crazy, but it's also always been cool. '60s and '70s. Let me see. No, they had some stuff go down in the '60s and '70s now. They, don't get it twisted. They were good, but it's all perspective too. Like, for the good time somebody else was having, somebody was being miserable. Neither one's wrong. Both are right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the dangers, like, especially, I said that's another reason why I do a lot of these from outside, because I take a lot of walks. And the one thing I remember, like, when the big stuff goes down, and they're like, oh, you're in danger, it's so crazy. And I'm walking outside, and I'm up here like, it's quiet, the birds are chirping. I mean, that could be the illusion. That could be the illusion, and I am. But my perception is it's pretty quiet where I'm at. Yeah, there's stuff going on. There's always stuff going on. But I don't really know. I mean, I don't claim to have the idea down. I just try to be open to it, you know, whichever. If somebody's like, everything's beautiful, I'm like, okay. And if somebody's like, man, everything sucks, I'm like, okay. I don't really know. And I won't be arrogant enough to say that I do. Either or. To me, half full or half empty, the glass has got something in it. At least I'm getting a drink. If that makes sense. Adzi, where have you been? I've been everywhere lately, man. Yeah. Nah, sir. Yeah, Sir Azzy, this is Soto's Creative Corner. Soto's Creative Corner, this is Azzy. Azzy's my homeboy in the PlayStation world. Always good. He's the master of fish slappery. Yeah, I feel bad though, Adzi. I still haven't found a movie as good as Night of the Demons to recommend to you. I mean, that was like some of the best filmery that I could recommend at that time, and I feel horrible that I couldn't find nothing better for you. Or maybe I feel bad I shouldn't have shown you Night of the Demons first, because that's such a classic piece of cinema. The original, none of that 2000s nonsense. Real quick before I get back there, Adzi, we were looking for you because Manny and I found a new game to play on the PlayStation Network. It's called Outriders. No, Night of the Demons is a movie, Soto. A movie that came out in 1989, 1990. I just enjoyed it. It was fun. As for the Outriders game, that's a PlayStation thing. Me and Man got to do that. It's up to 3 players, so we, and it's not one of them DBD games. Either which way, out of that discussion, like we were talking about before. Yeah, I don't know, the glass half full, half empty. I'm like, hey, there's something to drink. Sometimes a sip is enough. Even though it makes you crave more. But I don't really know. I mean, I only know it from how I know it, from the way I see it. Right? The only reason I don't do movie reviews or movie reactions is because I don't have the tech for it. I mean, I kind of do on here. Exactly. That's why I go outside. And I've always walked everywhere. I just prefer to walk. So I could observe everything. Also, it's good if I see a car coming, I might have a chance to dive out of the way. If I'm inside of the car, then I'm just crashing. That's just me, though. Yeah, that's why I do the YouTube. It's therapy for me. And here I am chopping it up with you. Adzi came in. I missed Adzi like crazy. So this right here is good. Of course, I'm on other stuff too. Like, you look, I'm on other places. Same name, I don't change it. I appreciate being called real or authentic. I can't say that about myself because anytime somebody's like, I'm the realest person you ever met, I'm like, oh, dang, you're fake. Nah, it's not my first name. That was my stage name back in the day. The whole thing was my stage name. Blue Mercury hair. Adsy, you're not old enough to be a blue hair. It's true. I said the same thing. I'm like, you're one way, one place, one way, another place, one way, another place. All of them are authentically you. Just like I said, if you ask 10 people about one person, you're gonna get 10 different perspectives. All of them will be true. Yep. Like that movie Yojimbo by Akira Kurosawa. I think it's like one of the first movies to do the perspective. Anyways, sorry, I zoned out. Yeah, I'm a movie buff. I'm a comic book buff, cartoon buff, all of it. Right? There was this cartoon, well, there was these cartoon shorts I used to watch. It was called Great Minds Think for Themselves. Because yes, great minds do think alike, but some great minds think for themselves too. And I only brought that up not for any contrast or any type of debate. I just remembered that cartoon. It was so cool. Only weird part of that is the genie from Aladdin doing these stories. This is true, especially when you can't get the inflection of what they're typing. Like, so you don't know if they're typing this maliciously or if they're typing out of love. Like Adsy talking about traveling overseas to come slap me. I know that's out of love, so I couldn't even get mad at him. Yeah, the tone of their voice, the inflection, you're not catching it. Yeah. Anyways, you got your PS Plus, man. Get your butt on Outriders. It's no Bless. I know it's no Bless Unleashed, but it'll do. Oh, no, I take that back. The characters can't jump. You hear me? They can't jump. And you know that annoys me. That's why I gave up on Neo. Right? How do you not have the ability to jump? I can roll. Anyways, point is, yeah, no, the heart is all that matters. I mean, a person will say a lot to you, but that don't mean their heart's there. You know what I'm saying? Because some people say things just because they're the right thing to say. Nah, you ain't feeling that way. You don't even care. Why are you doing that? Cool. I'll do that too, as soon as I get off of this. That's the problem with operating through a mobile phone exclusively. And you have a great one, okay? And I'll go see what you be crafting and creating, because I'm a fan of the crafts. The arts and the crafts. Wow, that sounded horrible. You know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm trying to say. I said be married. Why would I say be married? Why would I care if somebody's married or not? Only thing I got against marriage is having to sign paperwork. Oh, nice try. Nope. There's no way I can say that without sounding jerkish. $30 years? For some reason, I picture leg warmers. And the oversized shirt. Ain't nothing wrong being older. I was just saying 30. To me, being married for 10 years is too long. I told you, I'm against paperwork. Ah, very nice. So, I was right, leg warmers. There were leg warmers involved. Big moose hair, shoulder pads, and probably where they would have the one sleeve down, and you'd have a sport day underneath, and everybody would be doing maniac. I know, I'm talking about leg warmers and big hair, and I'm talking about the 80s. For some reason, everybody wore neon, had their collars popped up, there was checks. Yeah, polka dots and checks. Yep, flash dancing, being a maniac on the floor. I still hate leg warmers. I don't know why, I just do. Yeah, I remember Flashdance, Footloose, First Friday the 13th. I'm a movie buff. They were too hot for Cali, but they were in fashion. And they wore some wild stuff. Plus, yeah, I'm from Chicago, but I was born in South Central. I still never understood the big coats with the fitting pants. That was always weird to me. Let's see here. But yeah, my movie tastes go everywhere. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't tell me I froze up. I hate when it happens. Oh, I'm not? Okay. On my screen, I'm looking frozen. And I don't mean that Madonna song, which is my favorite Madonna song. See, I told you. Let me see here. Yep, I'm frozen. My time is up. Oh, yeah. Well, if it was audio like this, it'd be a podcast, a really crappy podcast. But thank you for hanging out. Much love. Peace out.